Whoa!
It is Halloween season. We are here for it, and we are starting with one of the best ones out there. At least the goriest. We're talking about Terrifier 3. But first, Magda, it's been so long.
I'm back. I know
Yay.
it's been a while, so it's good to be back and talk about the favorite of mine, which is the horror movies, of course. So, and then what's better season than Halloween, than October? Yeah, so very excited for October, nevertheless.
Now, we just watched the trailer privately. There's reasons why we can't show it, and we also have disagreements on why the reasons why they won't let us show it. Not because of the blood, because you would think something that was grassroots like this, Damien Leone funded the first one by himself. You'd think he'd want to get more people out there. I want to get more people out there, and the only way that we can do that is by letting people see what they're in for. But we will get copyright struck, so we can't do it.
Yeah, I know, but we'll try to explain everything. Or
In
go
gruesome
over.
detail.
Yes, go over every single detail. I'm just kidding. As much as we can.
Speaking of gruesome details, let's take off our socks.
Ew.
Exactly. See, that's how bad it gets. No, there's blood snow angels. This one is taking this. Okay, first of all, I guess we should preface this by saying this releases in 9 days on October 11th.
Mm-hmm.
But it does seem to be Christmas themed because he's dressed up as a Sandy Claus the whole time.
How creepy, right? If you didn't have anything against Santa Claus before, you're gonna be screwed now.
Screwed, axed, sawed,
Yeah,
probably shot,
exactly. Like poor
massacred.
Santa Clauses around the world, they're gonna be like attacked and take down after this movie releases. Everybody's gonna be seeing Art the Clown in every Santa Claus. I'm afraid.
Yeah, well, maybe children nowadays need to be scared a little bit. And before we go further into this, this is one of the things that I wanted to show real quick. From the people who have seen it, the reviewers who have seen it, these are the quotes that are getting thrown around. The most disgusting, gory, vile thing I've ever seen.
Sounds about right.
There's not much more to the articles, even though that is a freaking great
Hmm.
little still shot. But basically just goes over like, yeah, we got David Howard Thornton who plays Art the Clown in makeup the entire time. Lauren Lavera actually coming back from Terrifier 2. And the kid, her little brother. I don't know his name. He's not really worthy of note. But
Hmm.
we have so what we have here is the storyline is progressing from 2 directly into 3, even though they state in the trailer that it's 5 years later. We still have the same um, sister brother duo.
Right.
What did you think about that, Magda, saying we have returning characters?
I kind of like the continuation. Um, it, it's nice to see the same characters coming back and kind of fighting the evil again. And even though I don't believe for a moment that they're gonna really kill it for good, but it's good early on. I mean, if we get to Terrifier 6, 7, or 8 down the road, that might be a little too much, a little stretch to see the same characters. But, for now, it's good. There's a little bit of continuation, kind of the same storyline followed. Obviously, I'm excited and curious to see, um, what new ideas are going to be presented to us. Ideas meaning kills. Honestly,
I'm super excited for it. However, I want this to be the end.
it
I'm
would
just
be
gonna
nice, but it won't be. I don't think it won't be. It will.
Yeah, and then it's gonna lose its flavor. Like it finally gets a theatrical release. It's getting a widespread theatrical release, and I think this is where they should end it. I don't. A true horror film never needs. Maybe not all true horror films, but like I feel like it would be best for this character if he is never explained, and it doesn't have like fucking 15 iterations of it.
Mm.
Keep it to 3. Let's not go down the Jigsaw route. Let's not go down these other things where you try to over explain and make too much story so much that you're circling back on yourself and contradicting yourself. Just let it be fun, gory,
Yeah.
macabre massacres all the time for no reason, just for shits and giggles. That's what I loved about the first one. It's like it made no sense, but it
Mm.
was damn entertaining.
Yeah, it was so far the best one. We'll see after we watch the third one if it's still the case or if this one is gonna take the podium. The just going back to the no more sequels. The reason I feel like there's gonna be more, unfortunately, is because the just think about it. The director finally gets the proper funding. It's a Hollywood production. It hits the theaters. I don't think he's gonna stop after so many years of grinding and probably really hard work to make those projects happen. He finally gets his 5 minutes, and and he's gonna just put the stop to it. I don't think so. I think there's gonna be more.
Well, so this character, Art the Clown, even under the Terrifier name, has been around since 2011. Started out in a short film. There was another one, I could look it up real quick, where he made an appearance, and I think it was in a horror anthology. And then in 2016, they started the first Terrifier. 2022, we got Terrifier 2. Now we're getting Terrifier 3. I think if this thing does anything of note in the box office, that he's going to get offers for other things or get offers to write and direct other things, because one thing this guy is big on is like, don't use CGI. It's all practical effects. And I hope he can stick to that, but he will actually have people willing to give him more money to do other things. I think his passion project, he probably kind of knows this.
Mhm.
It's run its course.
Yeah. Well, I hope so. I hope you're right, and then we'll get to see some new Terrifiers running around. I don't know what to call it,
It's
but
it's hard to push the envelope when you started with the first one and the person is getting bisected in half while completely naked. And then, oh golly, the stuff that we've seen, it's hard to get worse than that. And I've also seen a Serbian film, so I know he can't even replicate that kind of stuff either, because it's just grotesque things for the sake of being grotesque.
yeah. Is it wrong to be actually curious about this one big scene coming up? Like, what is it gonna be? I'm referring to, how each one of them had this like kill that kind of stopped you in your tracks, and you're like, whoa, what did that come from? What did that idea? How did that idea, happen? And like, I know there is something really, really extra nasty coming, and I'm just like thinking about that. What is it gonna be? That is
I,
that is so. That is,
I can't even fathom it. So we already had the little girl like
mhm.
piss shitting black stuff on the ground in the laundromat, and number 2, we have the scalped head girl.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah,
We've had so much stuff
yeah.
that I know I've got a dark sense of humor, but like I'm just giggling whenever I watch them. Like, ooh, yes, more.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what those scenes are gonna be. They are always unexpected and kind of yeah, kind of like always. Oh, Jesus Christ. Speaking of art, um,
Yeah.
the unexpected and kind of like one of the kind, nothing that you've seen before, or maybe not in grandiose way, you know. So yeah,
I
those are,
think the sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I think the one thing that could make them even more chilling rather than just like, a hayride attraction at some haunted house. I think the one thing that could make it more chilling, now that we have two characters that we know that care about, since they're bringing about the sister and the brother from the second one,
Mhm.
is if something absolutely despicable happens to one of the two of those people. So it actually has some gravitas towards the violence, because all the violence to other people are people we don't know. We barely got introduced. Dude comes around, does crazy crap to him, and they're dead.
Right, right.
If they can make if Damien can make it like hit you in the feels while you're seeing all this crazy stuff, I think that will solidify his name as like a master of horror.
Yeah, I think he's getting there. I think he's pretty incredible when it comes to that.
All right, well, we're done talking about this for the day. So, Magda, is there anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
Um, well, I'm just super pumped and excited to see the actual movie. Enough of the trailers. Now we just wanna go with the real thing. So, what is it? 8 more days?
9.
Nine more days, and yeah, it will be in the theaters, and I will be there.
I love how I said 9 and you're just like 9, 9. I was like, haha, 9, 9, 9. Anyway, this is Malty and Magda from the GCA. What do y'all think about the new Terrifier movie? Are you going to go see it? You better, or Art's going to come after you. Until next time, y'all have a good one.
Bye, everyone.
Quack, quack.
The freaking cat just fell off the chair and put his claws to hold on in my arm. I'm like, it's burning.
Cat scratch fever.
They were in a dorm room. They were in, um, and they were showing the.
But the sister and the brother aren't going to be going to college at the same time. Their age gap is
Well, they didn't
bad.
show him, so I don't know if he's gonna be back just briefly. Maybe he's the one who's gonna die quickly.
I hope so. Little snob nosed kid.
Yeah, he was annoying.
His voice didn't change. I honestly had to look it up. Was Terrifier 2 and 3 shot back to back? Because it didn't look like either of them aged
Yeah,
at all.
yeah, I
The
know.
kid didn't hit puberty, and the girl didn't gain any wrinkles. She actually looks like she lost weight.
It's been only 2 years, so they probably didn't change much. I hate when the conversation gets chopped.
I'm okay with ending it, but if you wanted to add more stuff,
No, like that's what I'm trying to say.
do you want us to do outros then?
Yeah, what did we say last?
I have no clue. I don't know,
All
some
right.
kid riding a tricycle, and we'll be hard cut.
We'll say all right. Well, sorry, that's gonna have to be cut out.
No, no, it's fine. I'm leaving it
All
in.
right, we should